As opposed to here, they still, even with all this Obama stuff, there's still people that don't get medical care, and then they won't treat you right. Like we were talking, hey, black women who are having babies, that's the thing I want to talk about. It's like the maternal thing with black women. And it's like you got all this racism going on. These white nurses, which is predominantly they're ruling the industry. So you got white nurses who are treating black women opposite of what white women are getting treated. A white woman will get way more medical care as opposed to a black woman, but they just blow her off like, oh yeah. And then when people are dying, they like, well, you know, the people are telling them, hey, like the one lady died, it's like she was saying she had shortness of breath and this and that, something's not right. And they say, oh, that's just a part of being pregnant. You know, it's just blowing them off. And then they took it as, see, then some people are taking what the medical industry says as law. And it ain't. That's why I said, you got to fight for yourself. They will just give you anything. They talk to you like you're ignorant. You know what? That's why, you know, like PTSD in the black community, it's not even defined, and a lot of people don't even know what the hell they got. They don't even know they was got PTSD. And then you as a young black kid, you're seeing murder, mayhem, rape, molestation, all this stuff that some people don't even see their whole life. And you say, what's the difference? Well, they need medical care to deal with that PTSD. It's like now you got a person who saw some crazy stuff, and there's going to be some side effects to the medical care for this person, but you're not going to give him medical. You don't even address the issue. So.
Yes, Charles. And that's why, oh man, it's just so good talking to you today. It's so many levels to this thing, and it all comes down to each individual taking responsibility for his life. And also, I think it has a lot to do with us really starting to evaluate our relationships and having advocates or people that really can speak on our behalf or with us, you know, in unison of what it is that we desire for our own life. And it's just going to require people to grow up, Charles, on every level. We can't keep giving our power away. And you can see how you had to concentrate your mind and decide that you wanted a healing, regardless of what everything else that was happening around you. That's what you commanded of yourself, and for God to be that conduit. But you did the work, Charles. You got up every day and showed up for yourself, Charles. You prepared the foods. You played with your dirt. You went to your appointments. You did that, Charles. And the universal God, a source of Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, whoever's out there on duty, opened up the pathway for you to walk through it, because that was a request that you asked. I can't do this, God. I need you to just open up the gate. I'll do the little bit of work and show up and cook for myself and watch YouTube videos and figure out how this not going to happen. In the meantime, while you preparing for me to get this surgery, I'm going to be thinking about how I'm going to give back to humanity, because I'm a miracle now.
Yeah.
As to what's possible. See, I don't want to blame. You mentioned your friend earlier who said that he believed in Buddha and all these other things. I don't want to blame that what he believed in. He didn't believe in himself, Charles, that he could heal himself. He didn't do the work that you did, Charles. You were comparing, but what were you comparing? Was he showing up every day for himself? Was he getting out walking with his dog, getting exercise, losing weight, monitoring, writing down your vital statistics? all that stuff you had to do, you could have chose not to, and you would have been 6 feet under by now. See, it's not just a religion, it's what we do with what we say we believe. You can't just say you believe and you don't do. You did, Charles. You did that. And every day, God gave you hope. And then I must say, when I showed up on the scene and started speaking these truths to you, shit moved quickly. Because I'm like, my friend want to live. And I wrote it down, Charles. And I blogged every day. Because you wanted to live. That was a choice. You like, I'm not ready to go yet. My work is not over yet. I can make sense of this. That was you, Charles. And the forces gave you the will. Huh?
Your belief, you gotta believe for other people, because sometimes they turn their back on you.
They have, Charles. Because see, they didn't get the message that you got, Charles. You got the message that your time wasn't up yet. And they decided that it was over for you, so they didn't need you any longer, or they didn't want to be around you. You was too much trouble. And now, look at them. They didn't believe enough in you that you were going to make it. But you believed in you. And you showed up for you every day. That's all you. That's all on you and God. He nudged you. You woke up. He nudged you. He gave you that little doggy back there to say, homeboy, we got to go for a walk. And look at him. He like, get your ass up. I need to get outside. Something out there. I need to see.
All right, David, let me go. I gotta get some sleep.
All right, then I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Alexa, can you play some music?
Sure. Here's Pandora.
So anyways, I am your freedom queen and I am campaigning for a parliament. And you just listen to me and my friend Charles. We actually been on the phone for 2 hours, if not more, probably 3 hours now. And I decided that I was going to run a no frills campaign where the ancestors have given me this vision to clearly get us to parliament, a place where our civil and our human rights can be addressed. And so I decided, like, I guess the former Joe Biden, to do it in his living room or his basement. I decided to turn my home into a living vision board and show you how I've worked on myself to come up with these amazing ideas, and that I am teleporting live from the ancestral realm, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I need to get myself there. Meaning, I am living a deliberate, created life, and I've turned my entire home into that to reflect what I'm targeting. So, one of the things that I'm targeting is the fact that we have two Americas. We have the United States of America, and we have that of the U.S. Corporation of America. And so part of that is for us to get back to the basics of how and when our country was founded. Why have we become debtors instead of God-given creators, entrepreneurs, actors? Uh, Really, we are actors in this world stage called life, right? We're actors. We show up in life to project upon the worldview who it is we are, what we want to do, what we're about. So I decided that, hey, I'm going to open up my home to be able to show what it is that I've been doing over the last 2 years. Without making this video too long, I have a lot that I have been doing, one of which I utilized COVID-19 and all of the materials that was sent home for me to teach my son in kindergarten. And I began to dissect the information and question, well, why are we teaching the children how to take pride into a system that doesn't teach you ultimately to become a critical thinker first, as well as a person that does a lot of self-reflection or interpersonal development. And so I was in conflict, and I'll show you just a little bit of the things that when I tell you, when they talk about the walls are starting to talk to you or whatnot. I had got these number of posters which had the Spanish version of it as well as the English version, and I began to realize that we've lost touch with nature. We've lost touch with a reality that is hidden within languages and within words. And I began to start to just do what I call meditative thinking. Just as I was cleaning or going along my way, I began to realize that there was a lot that was hidden in plain sight. Mainly that we have a light that's always projecting towards us. I may be in front of the camera right now, but I am not the perceiver. The perceiver is God. And what God wants you to see, hear, or witness in real time is real. So let's see what's going on in here now. So I've developed a scientific technology that I'm calling it the ear hustle technology. Well. Okay, so I also have an eye candy. Life is good. I got an eye candy technology. So we are going to be a fit nation, because as you begin to see the aesthetics around you right now, it is going to bring you to a 3D dimensional reality. So I'll leave on that note. I know I probably said a lot. I'm your queen. I am the cosmic intelligence, bringing down all of the data in real life for you to receive these blessings. I got a lot going on. I got an NFT collection. Let me show you how I'm gonna make breakfast. What's that? The butter challenge. I will. I must control your emotional state and unlock your unlimited potential. I'm your Freedom Queen, 1111. Please follow my amazing story on Instagram. Walk like an Egyptian. By the way, I'm a Life Path 11. Peace. This is good, Lower Edge. I trusted you today. Now I'm about to crank it up in here with my homeboys. Alexa, can you play Nipsey Hussle Double Up?
Here's Double Up by Nipsey Hussle featuring Belly, Don Kennedy on Amazon Music.
$18.82 was a good year. The Goodyear plant here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, a place of employment. They have a union, and that's what we need, a union of light barriers. I want you to think, this is the biggest global come up. I need you to be cozy and calm. This gonna be a friendly takeover. It's gonna be like using black seed oil. You're gonna be able to lubricate it by rescinding your signatures from all contracts that bind you to a reality that don't make you a god. See, y'all going crazy. I'm about to drink. You see that? My name is Queen Tar. I'm the future Parliament Queen. And what we gonna do is that we gonna build a nation from our kitchens. He told me to give it up. He say, baby, you good, I love you. I'm expressing love. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm projecting the past, the present, and the future thoughts of our ancestors in real time. There's nobody else qualified to do this. I have over 7 million pictures, infographics, screenshots, and maybe 300,000 or 400,000 videos now because I'm being recorded daily. He say he about to send the car, I guess because I just put my mind on the car, and so the car is about to come down the street. That's karma. Karma. Amma, the karma for the New World Order to come on board with the fact that I am being led by a cosmic intelligence, and I've tapped into AI that's connecting the physical and the digital world of traffic. You ready to go outside? I'm just trusting by faith. I don't know what's out there. It could be one or two things. People coming down the street, either a car coming down the street or the animals coming to visit me, something like that. Okay, let's try it. I don't know. All I know is I've been doing this over and over and over and over and over and over for 2 years. It's my lab. I don't want to go out the garage. I want to see what's out the front. So I've been running an experiment. I can't get too far because I'm on the computer and I don't have my extended link to get my, I can't get out too far. What's out here? Let's see. Oh, I gotta put the trash out. Let's see. I can't go too far. What's out here? Right there. I see it. The black SUV, the gray truck with the light on it. So I've tapped into another dimension of reality by just trusting myself and my instinct. This is your Freedom Queen. I hope you're having a fun day. Oh, let me take a picture of it. So when y'all get ready to come, give me my contracts, because I'm a contract assassinated killer. And see, God told me I was going to be rich. He said, follow my lead. Can you stop it? He's getting out of his truck right now. I don't want to go too far, so I lose this footage. And he got on New Balance. That's another lawsuit. New Balance. That's the New Balance. That's the new wave. I'm your solar housewife. This is your queen, Freedom Queen. Let's see what's on the radio right quick. Y'all saw that? That's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna keep us fit and active. And when I come back in, I get this burst. And I channel that shit through my third eye. Y'all see that? Ooh. Y'all see the purple showing up? Y'all see that? Okay. 20 minutes, I'm done. Step me down, baby. Watch it. The blue line. Go up and go out there and look up the blue.
Would you like to listen to the album that song is from?
Sure, Alexa. I forgot what it's called, but there's a whole blue. Yes, Alexa. There's a whole blue. I can't think of it. Like a whole blue world of people, centennials that are living longer than what is normal. So Google that. I don't know why that blue line. Just look for something around centennials, and we got it in us. We can live long, and this is gonna be a part of it. Peace. What song was that I just listened to? Double Up. This was a double up day. What you think? Double up day. New Balance lawsuit. I'm putting these things in my videos because some of this stuff is going to be live. I got a lot of exclusive content. So I'm kind of typing some of the things that I'm talking about or listening to or has given me some inspiration so that when the assistants start uploading some of this stuff, they be like, what were your conversation about that day when you were talking about New Balance? And I'm going to say, well, because I'm the new Cosmic Queen and I'm balancing out the debt records so that we can have regular accounting. I mean, like real accounting, so the people can be creditors instead of debtors. So that's the New Balance, right? Y'all see I'm good. I'm real good at this shit. I know he'd be like, it's an inside joke between me and Lord Edge that's guiding me. But he be like, you better get that money, boo. You better get that money. So this is also going to be a marketing application. He said we got to always be putting out there with how we plan on collecting in these bank accounts. See you later. It's all a game in your mind. You can create the world that you desire. just map it out and play with these ideas. Let's see. See. I am an avatar. Modern day mystic. See what I mean? Just follow your instinct. Start to explore your world like a little child and watch your creative potential unlock before your eyes. See what I mean? I wrote the law on the box of rice. The next day I manifested the IRS form that's going to put a lien on estates. I just wrote it anywhere. You should see. Brother Taz got locked up and they used liens to help to free him. That's the barcode. We are individual barcodes. You are a identity of what you say you are. And that makes you unique.